Oh, hi. Sorry. You caught me listening to the original analog recording of the Eagles' first album, the self-titled. Um, so, all jokes aside, I actually did just record an original U.S. first pressing of the Eagles' first album because I want to do a blind comparison between the one step and that pressing and the Bernie Grundman, Chris Bellman box set. So I've actually been spending the last couple of days going through recording some albums to compare against some of MOFI stuff. What's good, what's not. This came about, I'm not even going to go over it, but I just watched, as everyone probably has, the In Grooves interview with Mobile Fidelity. And, the biggest thing that I took away from this personally is that, if using the DSD transfers of the master tape isn't such a big deal, then why not tell everybody right off the bat? If it's not a poor marketing tool, if it's not something that we should be concerned about, then why not just tell us from the beginning? I mean, those guys aren't dumb. They know quite well what people who want the best sounding records expect. If you tell someone, I mean, this is coming from the original master tape, then most people are going to believe you when you're Mobile Fidelity. But now probably nobody's going to believe anybody, and they shouldn't. People need to say specifically if this is all analog. If it's all analog, then say so. If it's not all analog, then say so. It's pretty simple than that. But to me, the telling thing was that if this wasn't such a big deal, then they would have put it out that they were going to DSD right from the beginning. Now I understand why they go to DSD, and I don't really care. I've always been, if a digital record sounds good, it sounds good. I have lots of good sounding digital records. I don't care, as long as it sounds good. But let me know, and I'll make my own determination whether or not I think it's better than another copy that I have. So I'm going to start doing these blind tests between any reissue label, not just Mobile Fidelity, because I think there are other reissue labels that probably do the same thing. So, and there's, like I said, DSD is not a bad thing. I mean, like the Rolling Stones in mono box set, they're from DSD and they sound great, phenomenal. If it's the Bruce Springsteen and the Plangent process, phenomenal, sounds great. But hopefully this might spur some of the record companies to be a little bit more forthcoming. And let people know, hey, this comes from DSD or this comes from the original tape. We're cutting all analog, and let's see where that goes. This is going to be very interesting, but I'm wondering if the price of the one steps is going to come down any. I'm sure that the resale value of the one steps will probably go down, but who knows? It might go up. Who knows? But that's just my opinion. So I just thought I would weigh in before the 10,000 other people weigh in. I thought it was an interesting interview. There were some other questions that I would have asked, but I think he did a good job. But like I said, my main takeaway is if it's not such a big deal and everyone's so nonchalant about it, then why not tell it from the get-go? This is going to be this is probably going to be a pretty big deal for a while. People are going to be questioning things. And there's going to be a whole group of people that say, I don't care as long as it sounds good. And that's fine. And they should say that. But if I'm going to really think hard about buying a one step, especially when I've started recording some comparisons and critically listening and, doing some real comparisons, I might really rethink a lot of these one steps. And I can pretty much tell you, it's going to be on a case-by-case basis. And I'm just not going to blindly jump in. So that's my take. Hope everyone has a good day. I'm having an auction tomorrow. I will put a post on it. But just a quick auction tomorrow, probably about 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you can make it, join me. If not, see you next time. Thanks. Bye.